Welcome to today's episode of Heard and Seen Around. I am Rajesh Karipurath. This is my take on macroeconomic and geoeconomic data points, which I find interesting. I hope you enjoy watching it as much as I enjoyed curating it. Cheers.
God created the world, everything else is made in China. Unknown, except that some days you are the pigeon, and some days you are the statue. David Brent, the best way to teach your kids about taxes is by eating 30% of their ice cream. Bill Murray, to be sure of hitting the target, shoot first, and call whatever you hit the target. Always remember that you are absolutely unique, just like everyone else.
India has been one of the world's fastest growing major economies for decades. Yet it remains a lower middle income country, while nations like Vietnam, the Philippines and Sri Lanka have already moved into upper middle income bracket. Even more striking, Vietnam, 1/8 India's size, now commands a similar share of global merchandise exports. The lesson is clear. GDP growth alone isn't enough. To become a richer nation, India needs faster gains in per capita income, manufacturing, exports and productivity. A growing economy is impressive, but broad-based prosperity is the real finish line. JPMorgan is on the verge of making banking history. With a market value of around $919 billion, it's closing in on becoming the world's first trillion-dollar bank. The stock has climbed over 28% in the past year, powered by record quarterly profits, a rebound in M&A and capital markets, and CEO Jamie Dimon's reputation for navigating almost every market storm. It's a reminder that in banking, scale isn't just an advantage, it's a competitive moat. When profits, leadership and investor confidence line up, valuations tend to follow. India's mutual fund industry may be national, but the money is still heavily urban. Bombay, Delhi and Bangalore together account for 50% of the country's mutual fund assets. Bombay alone manages 22.9 lakh crores, followed by Delhi at 12.2 lakh crores and Bangalore at 4.7 lakh crores. But don't confuse AUM concentration with investor concentration. These cities are home to HNIs, corporates, family offices and institutional investors who invest much larger amounts than retail investors elsewhere. So while the money is concentrated, the investor base is becoming increasingly broad across India. As Thomas Piketty said, capital tends to accumulate where capital already exists. Gold has outperformed stocks and bonds for several years, but history suggests the easy gains may be behind us. Previous gold bull markets eventually cooled through either price corrections or long periods of sideways movement. This study argues today's valuations aren't compelling enough to go overweight just yet, while silver may need even more time before becoming truly attractive. That's not a bearish call, it's a reminder that even great assets need time to catch up with their fundamentals. Sometimes the smartest investment decision is simply to wait. A year ago, Kioxia was worth just $8 billion. Fast forward to today and its market value has surged as much as 46-fold at the peak, briefly making it Japan's most valuable company, despite joining the Nikkei 225 only in April 2026. The driving force, one thing: AI's insatiable demand for memory chips. It's a powerful reminder that in today's market, leadership can change at lightning speed. Yesterday's underdog can become today's giant when it's riding the right technology wave. Of course, after such a spectacular rally, volatility is almost guaranteed to join the party. Corporate India is opening its checkbook again. After a sluggish 2% annual Capex growth between FY12 and FY21, investment has shifted into a new gear with a 15% CAGR since FY22. FY26 Capex grew 8% and FY27 is expected to accelerate to 13%, taking BSE 500 Capex close to 14 trillion rupees. That's more than just spending, it's a vote of confidence. Companies invest when they see demand ahead, and today's Capex could become tomorrow's earnings. If this cycle sustains, it could power India's next phase of economic growth.